Bing bong. What's up, my crazy little visionaries? How y'all doing today? I hope you're enjoying the day, right? And it's good to see some green today in the markets, as always, right? We got some cool, some good information to go over today, guys. As you can tell, AMC is not a dead cat. It's coming back today, right? As well as our cousins over, our cousin apes over at GME. They're looking like they're having a decent day too, right? And so I hope you didn't panic sell in the past couple of days. My theory came a little bit late, but it's happening right now. I believe we're not out of the woods yet, guys, but we're making good progress here. All right, and I'm gonna point out to you guys what I'm looking for with AMC. We also have some information on Lucid. The CEO took a jab at Elon again during an interview, so I got to talk to you guys about that. We got some Loopring information, all right? That crypto, that crazy crypto. And then we got some information on Bitfarms as well. Okay, guys. So don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, guys. It doesn't cost you anything, right? To subscribe. And it helps the channel out a lot, guys. It's going to help push the videos higher, right? Recommendations and stuff like that on YouTube and whatnot. And yeah, so as always, I hope everything is well. Hope you're getting ready for the holidays. But yeah, I want to get into this information. So let's go. All right, I got everything loaded up here, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. All right, guys. And have you seen those videos? Bing bong. I thought that was funny, man. So we started off that way. All right. First things first, guys. Check out the inflow versus the outflow. Finally, it makes sense where we see a green day and then we see more inflow than outflow, and that means there's more money coming into the stock, right? So as you can tell, the large 4.33 versus 2.67. Mediums 325 versus 292. And then let's go apes. Look at this. We got apes coming in with 127 versus 102. A lot of buying, guys. We've seen the past week. Look at all these orders that have came in. It's all green there, right? But what I really want to point out is this part right here. Okay, this is what I'm happy to see right here. Is like I said, I took this bottom, ran it all the way to the top as a master trend line with 3 touch points at least. Okay, and check this out, we're right there, guys. Okay, this means that we have the potential now to make our way back up to that 2850 area, which has been a major support for us. Okay, so this could have been a fake out, guys, and like we said again, right, we could do this real quick, drop a poly, and if you take this, you just piece it here. So what we want to see is this push back up, guys. We need to get above this level here. I wouldn't even care if we would get rejected there and bounce off of it and then make our way back up this way. All right, who knows how high? I don't know what the deal is with the shorts right now with the Evergrande situation, all that. Just keep in mind though, tomorrow the Fed speaks, Jerome Powell, right? We don't know what he's gonna say. And yeah, I just wanted to point that out, guys. Okay, so we're gonna zoom into the chart a little bit more. I just wanted to point this part out because to me that's looking good. Oh, as well as the RSI. I got to show you guys what I've been talking about with the RSI. So let's see. Let's go back to the daily. Okay, this RSI is at the bottom, guys. I personally love buying stocks when the bottom is in, right? The RSI is at the bottom because now it's going to try to make its way back up, right? We need to hopefully see a reversal. We have potential signs of a reversal here. You know, the market's still open right now. We got AMC at 24.44, and all I want to see is close above 24, guys. I'm happy as can be with it just closing above 24. Okay, so I want to point out the RSI because every single time that it bottoms, it needs to find its way back up, and before every single move. This is the one I really like because you see this thing come all the way down, guys, and then we get this huge rip. Okay, and that's what I'm hoping here happens next. All right, not to spread, you know, like it's gonna happen tomorrow or the next day or whatever, but we did see the volume pick up, guys. 105 million volume right now currently. I was like, when this thing opened today, I was like, wow, there is high volume. It was like at 20 million. I was like, let's get past this 100 million, and we did it. MACD again too. As you can see, it's looking like it's gonna cross over here. That's what we want to see, because when the line crosses over, you get the bullish push, right? And who knows what could happen here next, but it looks like we got bullish momentum coming in, right? And I love to see this right now. It's so perfect. Other than that, let's zoom in real quick to the 2-minute chart and take a look at what happened for the day. What I'm going to point out here, guys, is I'm going to draw this trend line from from the bottom, right? You grab it, and then we're gonna push this up. And you want to get at least 3 touch points. So what we want to see is this continuation of this to the upside, right? Let me put this closer. All right. And what was the other part? Let's see, zoom out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, because we're on this little uptrend. So this is what I'm looking for, right? We need to continue. We need to see the volume continue to come in like today, tomorrow. That's what I want to see, or the next couple days, right? And then we want to make our way back up here, right? We're basically gonna look for this break right here. So let's draw this horizontal line right here. And I'm looking for this price to reach 27, this area, because if we can get past that, then we'll see a nice move to the upside, right? In my opinion, guys. So that's what I'm looking for on AMC, okay? And then I was gonna show you this as well. This indicator here, this is called the balance of power. And I've been looking at this chart a lot, right? This is the daily chart. And as you can see right now, this means that the bulls are back in charge right here. This is what this is showing. So you see this push to the upside. And of course, we want to see this same pattern play out right here, right? We could, if we just start to see a bunch of green, guys, you know what's coming, right? Then the next thing I was just going to point out with GME, they have basically the same chart, guys. So remember, any meme stock that we're talking about here with this BlackBerry, GME, you know, Nokia, whatever, all the meme stocks, guys, they pretty much move in pattern, right? Like they move very similar. So I just wanted to point that out for today because check this out. So yeah, tell me, how does that happen, right? Like it happens consistently. Alrighty, let me see. The last thing here with AMC that I got, I don't think there's any news on it really that oh yeah, I'm just gonna point out one news article. It's really short, but the volume, guys, okay? Remember we're all this red. This is back in May, right? And of course, this thing could be extended now. Maybe that's why this is taking a little bit longer, but you don't want to miss out, guys. Like if you don't want to panic sell, right? That's the worst thing to do, because then you start to see the volume pick up with AMC, and then it becomes dangerous for the shorts, all right? Yeah, so we're at 24.42 right now, perfect, with 2 minutes left to go. And last thing I'm gonna point out here with GameStop and AMC stocks, they rebound. Meme traders are buying the dips. Talking about the apes, guys, buying the dip. All right. And here, meme stock enthusiasts banded together on Tuesday to pull their favorite names out of the rut they have been in for weeks. GameStop and AMC were rebounding early on Tuesday as volume soared. Both stocks have struggled in the recent weeks, along with the riskier assets like crypto. All right, so who knows? We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. We don't want to get too excited, guys. Okay, but this is the data here, all right? And then another thing I want to point out is that nothing has changed, guys, but that price. Okay, the shorts have not closed. AMC short data right here, 19.72. That's what you want to see. That's beautiful. Okay. And then if you ever want to, check out some news, go on AMC, type, or on Twitter, type in that hashtag, guys, and look, everybody is hyped right now, guys. Everyone's like, buckle up, right? I love to see Charles Payne right here. Like, I love this section, guys. It keeps a lot of information current, and so that's a good source too. And yeah, last thing, okay, we got is that AMC, there's 5.5 million shares, even with all this price action, and we just closed at 24.50, guys. That's what we want to see. All right, cool. That's all I got on AMC, guys. Let's move over to Lucid real quick. As I've been pointing out recently, it bounced off this. This is already a triple bottom, guys. Okay, so I don't think this has any reason to come down now. It's looking very bullish. It needs to fill this gap, right? And we want to see this come up. It might get rejected once, or it might just break right through. We'll have to see. But remember, they got added to the NASDAQ 100. So the NASDAQ ETF, that folder, they'll be buying up shares to put in that folder, guys. Keep that in mind. They said by December 20th is when they're going to start doing that, okay? Let's see. Volume was 63, kind of low for Lucid, but it did have a green day. And let's look at the order flow real quick. So 505 inflow, 523. So more outflow, okay? Large orders came in. Medium were all right. There was more on the sell side. And then on the small, 242 versus 246, okay? So yeah, that's the action there. We can zoom out a little bit. Let's see, 15. Yeah, see, I have these from the past, right? Of course, we've been talking about Lucid for a while on the channel now. and we've been tracking it, and you have this dip, but now it's basically, hopefully it's going to start to make its way this way if you're bullish. I don't see any reason for it to come now down, because what's going to happen is with the NASDAQ news, it's going to start to get a lot of attention, guys. All right, so in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, like I always tell you guys, just a guy on YouTube bringing you the information, but in my opinion, anything from 36 to 42, that's a good buy-in, price for Lucid. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna wait to put more money back into it after tomorrow, because we might get a short-term, just downside action where it could come back again to this master trend line, and then bounce up and make its way back up. Okay, we expect to see the Santa Claus rally coming up. It usually happens the last 2 weeks of December, guys. All right. And then the article here I wanted to point out was the CEO blast Elon Musk for Tesla revisionism. All right. If you want to play the video, there I'll put the links down below for you guys, of course. And this, he's a former Tesla engineer, Peter Rawlinson. He's now the CEO of Lucid. He was kind of talking some smack, and he said right here, watch, that he left Tesla in 2012 because his elderly mom needed him and had a boss that wasn't treating him too well, right? Refusing to elaborate. I mean, he didn't get too much into details, just a little joke there, a little jab or something, And then Elon too, he was coming back at him. He was never a chief engineer. He arrived after Model S prototype was made. He left before things got tough and was only ever responsible for body engineering, not powertrain, body, software, production, or design, right? And the other part, let's see. This is the good part. Okay, remember, kind of Lucid, even though their price point is starting off really high right now, his goal is actually to get down to the affordable price, right? Where if like he's saying, he sees $25,000 electric cars in 4 years, right? And here we go. He doesn't want to be doing wealthy people's cars, he told, but right now I think because of the materials and things like that, that's why the price point is so high. And they're warming up to the idea of electric cars, but the purchase price is still too high for many people who also worry about how their car will go before the battery needs recharging. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. So I just wanted to cover that on Lucid. And yeah, of course, we expect to see more of a run up here, guys, honestly, right? That's just my opinion. And next we're gonna go over Bitfarms, guys. Of course, this is still in a nasty downtrend. It's because of crypto, because the whole market has been down, right? We got a little bounce today, nothing major. It looks like it was up. It's basically flat for the day, right? And it was a crazy day for Bitfarms. I was watching it today a lot, and it ripped in the morning, went all the way to 522, and then dipped all the way to 484. It was all over the place, guys, and then ripped back to 512. All right, but it basically ended up flat. Volume was kind of low, 6.8. And there's no news. Yeah, they're kind of quiet right now. Okay, that's why I don't have too much to elaborate on here with Bitfarms. But yeah, they're still in a downtrend. Of course, I want to see this break this, right? Because it needs to start making its way back up, guys. And honestly, the what's gonna really push it is if Bitcoin can turn around and start making its way above 50. Okay, it's tried a couple of times. It looks like it wants to break. And again, with crypto, there's usually a Christmas rally, right? Usually. And real quick, peek at the order flow here. See what's going on. And 5.97 versus 4.98. Mostly medium orders here, guys. Okay, and then a few small. And there was more inflow than outflow, all right? And that's what we're looking for, is more volume, definitely. That's what pushes stocks a lot of times, guys. And all I can say is that I know they're looking to expand, and hopefully when that news starts to pick up, we'll see this. But in my opinion, guys, again, this is a good buy point. It bounces in this channel from $5 to $8. So I could see this going right back to $8 here in the next couple weeks, right? Okay, next let's move on to Loopring. We got Loopring in the house. Okay. Let's check out this chart. This is the daily chart again. And as you can see, it's still respecting this master trend line, guys. It's still this massive rip, came down, bounced, could not break that high again, came back down. All this bad stuff has been happening lately, right? A lot of pressure has been on the market, and then you see a bounce. Okay, and what's going to come next? I expect to see a rise again, okay, just to get this going back to the upside. I hope it doesn't break this, because of course it'll be bad. And if it does, it'll come test usually, this area. And if it breaks that, it'll come back down to here and so on. All right. But I don't see a reason for this to come back down, honestly, guys. I mean, I think this has been a pretty nasty downtrend, and I could see this bounce coming up, right? Not really much of a pattern. Maybe a George W here. If it comes back up, that would be considered a W right here, right? And that would be a good thing for sure, right? Because I do love Loopring, guys. I'm kind of biased on this one, right? Because I'm looking at the long term, and I'm really bullish on it, right? I don't want to see it come down. Of course, it's all up to you guys. Your money, you make your own decisions with your money, of course. And then we can just look over this chart real quick. This information, I like what they explain here. All right, we're up to 218 right now. Okay, so not too bad of a day, up 4%. I want to see more volume come in. We're sitting at 325 million the past 24 hours. This has gone up a little bit again. Of course, the market cap is what it's worth total, guys. So as the price rises, the market cap goes up. And it's easy for me to say, in my opinion, this is going to go to like a $10 billion market cap to 20, right? Right in that area would be pretty fair, I think, for this coin. People are holding this, guys, right? A lot of buying pressure right here, as you can see, not so much selling. All right, so I just wanted to touch on that. And yeah, we're sitting here holding these investments because why do you ever want to sell something that has so much potential for the future? I don't know. Again, if you want to stay up to date with Loopring, there's always information here on their Twitter account, guys. A lot of good stuff. Okay. Remember, they're built on the Ethereum level 2 network, and they're gonna help Ethereum as well. So that's why I am saying, guys, this thing has some room. Okay. And yeah, okay. So there's this price analysis that came out. It is talking about how it's kind of iffy right now where it's sitting because it's lost some value, guys. And this guy pretty much, he says he called it right from that 70% bounce to the 296. But he's worried about, let's see, I feel the current rally may run soon aground. Therefore, I prefer to enter short positions. Oh, wow. Scale up between 2,500 and $2.50 and $3 and close out a retracement at $1. So he believes it'll go down to $1.70 or $2, right? But what I want to point out here, guys, is that it's respecting this, right? This EMA right here. These are the average prices that I don't know what he has it set at, but what I do like is that it should bounce off of this, right? It's respecting it so far. And then if not, it'll come down to this one, right? Like I said, all we need is more volume to come in, right? We need a Bitcoin to hit a reversal. That'll help it. And then again, the RSI is sitting low. So I always like to go into stocks, cryptos when the RSI is at the bottom, so we can see some price movement to the upside, right? And yeah, don't forget tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, Chair Powell hosts the live press conference. All right, if you want to tune in, here's a link there. And yeah, guys, again, thank you so much for everything. We're growing the family, we're doing our thing here, and everything is much appreciated, guys, right? The views, your time, everything. Like I said, I'm going to do my best always to bring you the best information and the current information. And yeah, you got to, hold strong, guys, because that's how you create wealth over time, right? The market wasn't really built for just a quick get rich in one day. Okay. So it does happen here and there, of course, especially with squeezes. But those who hold, guys, are rewarded. Patience pays, remember. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys. I'll catch you later.